My name is Olivia, and I am a housewife with a family of 3, living with my husband Benjamin and our beautiful daughter Emily. We both work, but Benjamin is not good at housework. He helped me a little when we first got married, but soon he stopped doing anything. Now he doesn't help at all with housework or childcare.
Olivia, I'm hungry. Can you hurry up and make me something to eat? You're late. It's weird that my wife comes home later than me.
After I picked up Emily from school, I stopped at the supermarket and came home. So there's nothing weird about that.
Oh yeah, well, whatever, just hurry up.
Ha! Okay, just give me a minute. This is my husband Benjamin. Benjamin is always like this, lounging around watching TV, even when I come home earlier than him. He also lies on the sofa and complains to me about how fast I should cook dinner. When I got tired of Benjamin's attitude, when I want to told him,
Daddy, if you're so hungry, why don't you cook it by yourself? Daddy, if you come home early, you'll just sit around and do nothing?
Emily, Daddy is very tired. This is how I relaxes after a hard day's work. And Emily, you don't know this because you're still a child, but men don't cook.
Really? Then the chef at the restaurant Emily loves is also a woman.
ha ha ha. If Benjamin's words are true, then that's what it means. Although I was annoyed by Benjamin's pompous attitude, I was always comforted by Emily's purity. Finally, after dinner.
Thanks for dinner, Mommy. I'll help you clean up.
Really? Emily ate the carrots well today. You're so nice and kind.
Daddy, you have to clean up too, don't you? You should at least wash the dishes you've eaten.
Listen, Emily, it's Mommy's job to wash the dishes and cleaning up. That's why she's good at doing things without help. I mean, it's Mommy's responsibility, so Daddy doesn't have to do anything.
Whenever Emily said something to Benjamin, he always said something appropriate and did nothing. One day, after a long time of living like this, I had to leave the office late for work, so I hurried to pick up Emily and go home.
Welcome home.
Oh, it's Grandma. Oh, that smells so good. Dinner's ready.
Mother-in-law? Why did you come to our house and prepare our food?
You came all the way here because you were worried about me, right, Mom? That's my mother. You're so different from Olivia.
When I got home, my mother-in-law was in the house for some reason. When I went into the living room, I found that my meals were ready and my room was clean and tidy. In addition, she had even folded the laundry and done all the housework I was supposed to do. I was grateful for my mother-in-law's thoughtfulness, but I was also impatient that I had made my mother-in-law do all the housework.
You come home very late. Do you always come home later than Benjamin?
Oh no! I had a lot of work to do today, that's why I come home so late.
You always make excuses like that. She says it's because she has to work? And she's so lazy about making my meal and cleaning, you know? Besides, my wife doesn't even think about me, she just does what she wants.
Oh, really? That must be a lot of work for you every day.
I don't mean to do that at my own will, but I'm sorry.
Well, it's okay. I'm the one who prepared the food today, so let's be happy.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Don't worry about it. Oh, yes. Emily's this one is sweet, you know.
I love the rice my grandma makes for me.
Ah, my mom can do the housework with so much time to spare, even after work. She can even make our meals and Emily's meals with different spices. Olivia can't even do those little things. When you think about it, Olivia is a useless housewife. Oh my God, I work hard every day, but she can't even make a meal.
Oh no.
You know. I don't think it's right to blame your work at your office for your own ineptitude. I think you should look at yourself. But, well, you learned a lot today, didn't you? You should learn something from your mother. Oh yeah, my mom is here today. Why don't you ask her to teach you some shortcuts while she's here, so you don't forget?
Benjamin took advantage of the fact that my mother-in-law was there and got carried away and say whatever he wanted. I was so embarrassed that I didn't know what to say to my mother-in-law. Then my mother-in-law saw me like that.
As a mother, I am afraid that you will bear more burdens. Benjamin is right, this is a good opportunity, so may I say something too?
Of course. You should give her a good talk as well.
Well, if you don't mind me asking. What's wrong with Olivia?
Huh? What?
Well, what's wrong with Olivia? I'm asking you. When I was preparing dinner, I was allowed to open the refrigerator. Inside there was a lot of food that had been properly prepared and a lot of side dishes that had been left out. There were also ingredients in the freezer that had been pre-seasoned and frozen ready to use. And this room. It's furnished with the flow of housework in mind. I have more experience in housework than you, but even from my point of view, Olivia's housework is perfect.
Oh, mother-in-law?
Oh no. I'm sorry, Olivia, that I looked in your fridge without your permission.
No. That's okay.
And Benjamin.
Wait, why are you mad at me?
You know you leave all the housework and childcare to Olivia and you just throw it all away. You say you work, but so does Olivia. But you're not doing anything. What do you mean by doing that?
You know, he said that housework and childcare is all mom's job.
What? Emily? Is that what your father said?
Yes. He said that all these things are mommy's job.
When my mother-in-law heard Emily's words, she looked very surprised. But when she looked at Emily's face again, while keeping her composure and smiling.
Hey, Emily? Can I ask you to tell me more about your father?
Sure. Let's see, Daddy, he just lazes around on the sofa every day. He's always complaining to Mommy that she should do this and that. Even when I ask him to help Mommy after dinner. He says it's Mommy's job and he doesn't really do anything at all.
What do you mean?
Besides, even if Dad is to blame, he blames Mom and gets mad at her. Whenever Emily sees this, Emily gets very angry.
Oh, Emily? Emily must have seen it wrong or something.
It's true. That's what Emily saw.
No, children can't think like adults, so it's definitely Emily's fault.
Stop blaming Emily.
What's wrong with you all of a sudden, Mother?
What is wrong with you? Emily is telling the truth.
Hey, calm down. It was just a joke.
What do you mean, you're not thinking about my husband? Benjamin, you don't think about your wife Olivia at all. How dare you say such a thing so openly?
No. That's why. I have my own thinking about running the house.
You have no idea what you're talking about, so don't try to cover it up by saying something like that. You don't do any housework or childcare, and you always leave it to Olivia to pick up and drop off Emily. Even today, Olivia came home late, but when she came home, she only found you lying around. Who do you think you are, complaining about her when you don't do anything like that?
Emily have the same opinion as Grandma. Today the teacher at the daycare center told me that I'll be late for pickup. Since Daddy gets home earlier than Mom, then Daddy should just pick me up.
Emily and my mother-in-law had a good fight with Benjamin.
I just happened to be hanging around when my mom came by.
That's a lie. Dad always giggling.
Emily. You look like you're just moping around, but you're actually thinking about all sorts of things, right, Emily? Just like Olivia, a bad housewife, she can do her housework better than that.
Olivia is not a bad housewife. She's perfect. An ideal housewife. She's just a peace-loving person. Wake up for a change, Benjamin.
Mother-in-law. You thought of me like that?
Olivia, you're doing a great job. Your room is always neat and tidy. I've never seen Benjamin wear a wrinkled shirt. More than anything, I can tell that Emily's kind nature is just like Olivia's.
Oh, mother-in-law.
Benjamin, on the other hand. You need to stop being so overbearing.
Grandma, don't be angry with Daddy.
Emily, are you taking my side?
Why are you taking Daddy's side?
Grandma, if you keep getting mad at Daddy who doesn't know what he's talking about. I told Grandma not to do that because it would be a waste of Grandma's energy and Grandma would get tired.
You're right, Emily. It's true that Benjamin doesn't listen to anything I say.
What? You talk so much about me, but what about my father? My father used to leave all the housework to my mother.
Huh? Your father was very cooperative.
What?
Dad, which grandpa are you confusing me with?
Yes. But Dad always sat with a newspaper in his hand.
He used to help me around the house before he sat down. He hung the laundry and took out the garbage. Have you forgotten that your father did most of the cleaning?
But, you still did all the housework, Mom.
That was after your father got sick.
My father-in-law, since he married my mother-in-law, he helps her with the housework every day when she's home.
Benjamin. You don't seem to remember him at all. Your father was very cooperative with the housework and childcare, and he was very helpful, you know?
But, he always made me cook separate meals for the adults and the children.
You had to make separate meals for the adults and the children because of my illness and my dietary restrictions.
But you know what? That's why my father couldn't help me with the housework. After all, you did all the housework by yourself.
You know, my in-laws lived nearby and they helped me a lot. From Benjamin's point of view, they were your grandparents on your father's side.
Oh, I guess I felt like they came to our house from time to time.
It's not that I felt like it, it's that they came. That's why I wasn't alone.
What's that? You just misunderstood Grandma a lot, didn't you, Dad? In that case, you're still great, aren't you, Mom? You always do everything, don't you?
That's right. Olivia is really doing a great job on her own. But how is it that Benjamin, who is with you every day, doesn't understand the situation?
Thank you, mother-in-law. But I didn't do it alone, because Emily helps me.
It's because of Mom's help that I've made it this far.
Olivia helps you? Emily is so kind and good-natured.
He. Mommy, thank you for everything.
Your mother is here, and this is a good opportunity for me to tell you.
What?
I'm divorcing you, Benjamin.
That's good. I agree you're divorcing that stupid son of mine, and I'm all for it.
I decided that I didn't want Benjamin anymore. He was too selfish. When I told him that my mother-in-law was also in favor of the divorce, Benjamin.
Wait a minute. You can't divorce me. Emily will be sad.
Emily is totally fine with that, okay? I don't need my dad anymore.
You're right, I don't want that kind of dad too.
Brother? Why are you here?
Mom told me to pick you up.
Oh, I see. Well, Mom, I don't want to keep my brother waiting.
No, I came to pick you up, Benjamin.
What? What do you mean you came to pick me up?
Well, Mom asked me to help her free Olivia and Emily.
What do you mean free? And I'm just speaking my mind.
What's with the insistence? I think it's so hard to work together and not have your husband's cooperation, don't you?
But housework is my wife's job, so it's not right for me to help.
Don't be silly. You and Olivia are starting a family as a couple, right? That's why housework is your job too.
But you know, women have been doing that for a long time.
Ah. You're yelling again.
You are so anachronistic.
Since it's Benjamin, thinks that he's the man of the house. Like, I'm the husband.
It's nothing. If I really wanted to, I could even do the housework without any help.
Then why don't you use your skills to the fullest, since you're getting divorced and living alone?
Wait, I don't agree with that.
Yes. I'm the one who recommends divorce.
Benjamin finally realizes that this is no joke.
So, you mean, you're really saying you're getting a divorce?
You're such a drunk that you think I'm joking when you say that to my face.
Wait a minute. Let's put that aside and discuss this.
If your wife says she's divorcing you, that means you don't have to talk anymore.
It's hard for a woman to live and raise a child alone. She says divorce because she's ready for it, so no words will change that.
Liam is right.
Dad. I can't be spoiled by Mom and Grandma anymore.
Don't say that, Emily.
That's enough, Benjamin, get ready to leave the house.
What? Why me?
You, at least at the end of the day, put Olivia and Emily first.
Just so you know, you're not staying with your parents or Liam.
What? Where am I supposed to stay?
Don't worry, I heard you can stay with your sister and her husband.
Impossible. It's the most impossible.
Think of it as a training camp that's a little more rigorous and you'll have plenty of time.
Please don't do this. Hey, Olivia. I'll take care of everything at home from now on.
You can do that at Amelia's house.
Please. I also apologize for being overbearing so far. I'll pick up Emily from now on.
I don't want to pick up by Dad.
You totally rejected.
No. From now on I'll do all the housework.
Benjamin, give it up already.
I can't. Please don't divorce me.
No matter how much you beg me, I can't. I'm sick of you already.
I'm sure you'll have fun at Aunt Amelia's house, so good luck. Bye-bye.
I then divorced Benjamin and asked for alimony and child support. Benjamin now lives with his sister Amelia and her husband. Since he is staying with them, he pays rent and living expenses, but he can't afford it because he also has to pay me. Besides, it is quite far from Amelia's house to Benjamin's office, so he have to get up very early. Benjamin is in charge of the household. He prepares breakfast and lunch in the morning before going to work, and dinner when he gets home. When the day off finally comes, he has to do the laundry and clean the house, so there is no time to relax. Thus, Benjamin was unable to save enough money to move to a new house and was forced to live a miserable, restless life as a roommate, doing all the housework he claimed he could afford. From then on
I'm so glad you found a nice new house.
Yes. Thanks to Liam, we found it right away.
Oh no, the best thing is to have a friend who works in real estate.
You know, this house is conveniently located near a daycare center and a supermarket. I'm so happy that Grandma and Uncle Liam's house is even closer.
I'm happy too.
Olivia, if you have any problems, you can always count on me.
Mother-in-law, thank you very much.
You too, come visit me often from now on.
Emily and I were able to move into a family-friendly property. The location is better than before, and it is closer to both my parents' house and my in-laws' house. It is also easier for me to commute to work, so I can get home earlier than before. Emily and I have started our new life together, and for some reason, housework has become much easier than before. I realized, once again, how much of a burden Benjamin's presence had been before. Emily is still helping me as usual, even vacuuming. I am not only grateful for such an Emily, but also happy to see her growth. From now on, I will spend a lot of time with Emily. And I will do my best as a mother so that Emily can live happily and laugh with love every day until the day she leaves the house.